Front foot, let the back foot stay back. Turn the body, release the back foot, turn, and take a side step. You could do the same thing backwards, which is needed. You take a back step with your left foot, let's say, put your weight on it, turn the body. Same thing on the other side. Take a side step. It's exactly the opposite. We'll be doing this over and over again. This will be crucial in the turns. Okay, so the ladies, in order when they actually do the fundamental sequence, when they dance tango, they should work to actually learn to stretch the right leg. So to stretch the right leg, okay, place yourself on the left foot, let's say. Stretch the right leg in the air, and then let the body go back and pull back. That will actually give you extension. So you take a small step with your left foot, lift the knee of the right foot, stretch, and move the body back. You can actually go quite far, and that way you can accommodate a lot of different guys' way of dancing, because you never know how far the guy's going to make you go back. If you actually go, the guy stepping a large step and the lady takes a small step, he's going to crash into her, and her back is going to be thrown back. Right? You can see, right? The lady lands and the guy keeps going, you're going to do this. So really, you want to delay landing as long as possible. So you want to stretch your leg, and then the body can keep going back, depending on how far the guy moves. Okay, so we'll develop that over time. Never too early to start. And once again, imagine that you've got strings attached to your knees and your hips. So when you go back, the string, the puppeteer, actually lifts your leg, and then you can stretch. Stretching without lifting the knee will be very difficult. Stretch the knee, lift the hips, stretch. And ultimately, we want this to be as smooth as possible. So that will develop over time. The brain understands, but then you need the body to learn it. Okay, so quick review, fundamental sequence, back, side, forward, lady crosses. And just before she crosses, she takes a small step with the left, and then extends the right leg, long step. Second sequence, the lady comes forward, the guy takes a large step back, and she crosses. And her hips do not rotate, her hips stay in front of the guy. This is a step which is going forward. She stays in front of the guy. So you notice she ends up in the exact same cross as step number 5 of the fundamental, which means anything we discuss from that point works. So in other words, we can actually do the last 3 steps of the fundamental sequence. You can also repeat the sequence, right? Back, she's crossed, so we can repeat it. Okay, so the third sequence we worked on. The girl takes a step with the right foot forward, the guy steps with his left foot back, as before. Now, he's going to bring his feet together and bring her in front of him, but by rotating the hips. See, he brings her to neutral position, then she starts a turn, and then you take the side step. Now you notice from this point on, she's doing the pivot exercise we did. Watch. She's going to step forward with her left foot, and she's going to rotate her body towards me. That's exactly the exercise we did at the beginning of the summary and at the beginning of the lesson. She brings the knees together and then takes a side step. That's she's doing exactly this. So the exercise we worked on is being placed in this particular move. Right? Then we worked on, take the first 3 steps. Then you bring your left foot forward, guys, but with no weight. The lady takes her right foot back with no weight. And then you could do the last 2 sequences we did. We can either come back this way, or we can come back this way. Right? So you're going to find out that ultimately as you learn more and more, you're going to find out you can do anything from anywhere on any foot. Okay, it's not obvious now, but you'll find that out. Slowly it's going to dawn on you. Okay, so that's it for today.